The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Fielded cleanly, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's gone 3 for 6. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1. Now the Angels. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Socha's Angels. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the back.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. He's going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
1-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
As a look, now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Counts even to Trout 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Popped high in the air. Lindor is there, 1 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And a breaking ball stays outside. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Simmons, the runner at third. Kinsler is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Line drive to left. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In there, 0-1. Bauer pauses. Here he comes, 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero. But from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Here's Rajay Davis now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's only 2 for 10.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun at the track. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance. But you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
To right field and absolutely hammered Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Michael Brantley. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. From the stretch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Here's Albert now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Albert Pujols is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. In now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. A ball and no strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis moving in. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And it takes just 1 pitch to get the leadoff man here in the 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Rajay Davis.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this
guy. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
First baseman number 17.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Grounded to the right. There to get it is Kinsler. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're up 3-2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Throw won't get him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Nope, there's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Simmons on at first, nobody out. Off is Simmons. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Striding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And now pitch on the way. Here's Simmons at short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, captain Francisco.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder
Here's Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Upton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains. Leading off the inning, Zach Kozart, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. They'll try again. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Luis Valbuena is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Kozart aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Still a... With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Rajay Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. One left for the... Ready now for L.A. Martin Maldonado will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Maldonado.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A high fastball is in there. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A little bouncer. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2. And singled and struck out in 2 trips. Off is Simmons. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is there. 2 down. Ready once again, Mike Trout. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Simmons stands at second with 2 gone. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail 3-2. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Yonder Alonso will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Right fielder.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, and he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Simmons has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. No. Here's Justin Upton now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
And leading off for the Halos, left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Luis Valbuena is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. First offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 0 for 4.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Long throw to third. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The relay, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Simmons back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9. Here's Albert now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Davis moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Pulled toward right center field. Davis is there. 2 down.
The batter, catcher.
Riding in once again, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Allen has the target. 0-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In there, strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. No damage done.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48.
Here's Michael Brantley in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. And now pitch on the way. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
Now batting,
ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
and
here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another chance. Mike Trout, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
No hits to this point. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Trout, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 4. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit to short. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Angels strand. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Kenan Middleton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Simmons is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out. Striding in, Cole Calhoun. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Valbuena, the runner at second with 1 away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Cody Anderson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. And this one gets away. And over to third now with the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He throws him on the fastball there. Cole Calhoun becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A ball and a strike now. Popped him up. Mejia is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Tribe posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Trevor Bauer earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes.